What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I am your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys?
So, guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And since it is the holidays, we thought, what's better than having family and friends around during the holidays, man?
Mishal.
Michelle's in the studio.
Yeah, what's up, guy? Give
What's
it up
up,
for
Mish?
Mishal. Come on.
So for those of y'all who don't know, Michelle is mine and Jay's best friend, grew up with us, in school with us, and he's back for literally 4 days from Singapore. How's your trip been so far, bro?
Came here to surprise Aryan, and Aryan's not here, man.
That's actually a brutal story, man, because he came back to surprise one of our friends for his birthday. And that friend ended up just like ditching everyone and leaving.
He was supposed to be on the show today.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on the show today. R.I.P. Aryan. But yeah, that was brutal, man.
Yeah, let's
Best
not even
friends.
talk about Aryan. Let's not give him the satisfaction of
What
even
you
bringing
mean?
him
You mean
up.
Aryaman?
Aryaman, yeah.
Aryaman.
Our best friend Aryaman.
Would have been this Aryaman dude sounds better than the one we have right now. We should
Yeah, just switch him up.
trade him in, dude.
Real quick switch.
So, the first thing I wanted to tell you guys is I think Mish and I were the first to like become friends, at least in this circle, because I didn't know you or
Yeah.
Aryan until the 7th
Well,
grade.
Aryan and I have known each other since
Y'all had known each other.
Yeah.
And then Mish was actually like my desk partner
Yeah.
in the 3rd grade, and my brother at this point was studying in the US.
Okay.
So he would come back from the US with like a bunch of candy. I was a fat motherfucker then. I would
Yeah,
get all of
yeah.
this candy to school, and you know how we had those opening desks.
Yeah.
So I would open the desk and I would like just take a bite of the candy and shit. And Michelle saw me one day and he like asked me for, and then we just literally, our entire friendship was based off candy, bro.
Like, fat man's giving me candy now. like
Don't take candies from strangers.
Yeah.
Just make those strangers your friends first. Then take candy.
The opposite happened to us. But either way, fast forward a little bit. I remember the first creative endeavor I had with you, Mish. I don't even know if you remember this. We used to make comic books.
Oh man.
yeah.
So-
Yes, I remember
Dude,
that.
in the 4th
Oh,
grade,
wow.
Mish and I would write and illustrate comic books and then sell them to people for 20 rupees in school.
Damn.
And there was only one dumb fuck who ever bought them.
I still have my copy to
It
this
was-
day. But yeah, man. Do you have any? Like, do you have like a reference comic book? that
I
we
think
can
we'd come
see?
up with a character or something. I don't even know. It was like
I
based
wouldn't-
off Captain Underpants.
Oh yeah.
It
I
was
feel
like
like
our
yeah,
version of it.
Captain Underpants. That's a
that
throwback
was
and a half, dude. You know what I used to be excited for? Like whenever we were in school, like the Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh man.
Like I never
Oh.
used to be excited to come to school. Scholastic Book Fair day, bro. I was there early. Okay,
Dude,
like
they used
I
to rip
remember
us
the-
off, man.
That was like
Yeah,
the only
they
time
did.
you expected, like, the Captain Underpants, because this book was like being smuggled across borders and sold for like higher prices in preschool, bro. Like
yeah.
it's like an entrepreneurship like endeavor for like kids our
Yeah.
age.
But I thought
That and warheads.
Warheads,
Warheads,
was
bro.
contraband, bro.
Shit.
Honestly.
Yeah, that was like contraband.
Yeah, it was,
You
bro.
could get kids to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you being my friend,
Like,
bro.
I'll give you like a sauce spray, bro.
Yeah.
Like take your pants off and run around. And you'll be like, and then you come, then open
And
their mouth like.
They're like, do I really need to do that? Do I really need to do that? Like they're like sitting in just contemplating.
So for the guys who don't know what Mish does, he's currently working in some finance bullshit in Singapore. Right? I don't think people care about that, but the reason we kind of got closer is when you started doing music, and then that kind of pushed each other to do music. Ended up in New York starting music business together.
Yeah.
We played in a band together. I think I even have some clips that I'll throw up here.
It's called Hypothesis of a Panda.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
Damn.
remember that, bro.
Shit,
Oh,
Shit, I
that's
forgot that
wild.
name, bro.
You don't
I-
remember the first name? The
I-
first choice was Sexy Giraffe.
Yeah. I
That's
do.
actually a pretty sick name, dude. I don't think we
It's not.
could.
It's so bad.
I like sexy
No.
giraffe, bro.
Oh my God.
Hypothesis of a panda. It's like way too long.
That's
bro.
a
Like,
sick name. I love
Yeah,
that
but
name.
it's like H. Yeah, whatever.
And we were like
Fuck it,
13 trying to like rationalize the name. We were like, the panda is black and white, like the zigs,
Oh.
yin yang.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
And that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
hypothesis of life.
I
really.
remember you guys formed the band and like did an audition.
Yeah.
And that kind of inspired Mish to do his own audition. Like a solo audition.
Yeah, I
Because you guys
remember.
were doing a band thing.
Bro, like I got into it as a mistake, man. We
Yeah.
had-
No, it was a cool story because like you just went up on stage,
Bro.
killed it, and then just cranked out like a solo
Bro,
audition.
I'm
as well.
pretty sure I didn't know how to play the guitar when I joined the band, and they just needed
You
maybe
were
somebody-
singing for us.
Yeah. But first I joined playing the guitar,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
acoustic guitar, and then Robin was with us, right? And then I think at that point he could play the guitar like better than me, and he could just do it himself. So then I was like, what am I doing?
We
Yo,
kicked Michelle out of the band.
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
I kicked out of the band.
redemption arc.
I came
bro.
back with
Like,
revenge.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
and then like one day like Advait, like I don't know, did he like, was he just not coming to the performance or what? But they asked me to just substitute sing for the sake of the band practicing, and then
Like,
Yeah.
and then like
he's in, you're out. Peace.
Yeah.
Like,
that's actually
That's
just
exactly
literally
it.
how it
Yeah.
happened.
So one thing that I love about Mish is that he's always been very passionate about whatever he does. Of course, with music, you tried everything possible, bro. I learned a lot from you. Then you kind of switched during COVID into like working on this speaker that you want to talk about. I know Jay has some interesting stories, but how is that for you? What were you doing? Tell the viewers, bro.
Just during COVID, bro, I got like really like super bored and stuff, and my laptop also keeps like breaking. Okay, because like you just keep, I don't know why.
well,
Like,
if you keep dropping it, it's gonna keep breaking.
like I said, I don't know why, but but it used to keep breaking. So like eventually, I just had like this substitute laptop, and I was like, what can I do? Like, you know, that's still related to music. Started building my own speaker that like started off with like, you know, just adding one part. I didn't know how much would go into it, and then eventually I just took over this 6th-floor house, and like the whole like to build this speaker. So I started building it from scratch, which means like I didn't even know how to cut wood, and I don't know why anybody would trust me with power tools, bro. But like I just went out in the middle of COVID, like sourcing power tools and like computer parts, and it looks like so sus if you say it like that.
I mean, you almost killed your assistant during this
Yeah,
process.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No,
dude.
1 sec, he almost killed himself.
Oh yeah.
Like
What happens in the warehouse stays in the warehouse, dude.
Oh, bro, I remember like Jahangir like just walking in upstairs. Like I took over the office upstairs also,
Yeah.
and I needed like a lot of space to like keep all the parts, okay, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was building it from scratch. And like, he just walks in. He's like, "Yo ho ho, what's up, dude?" he's like, this guy has gone on like a crisis, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like I was like tiptoeing around him because you don't know the mental state he was in. He's like, okay, Jay, come hold this battery for me. If you get shocked, it's only gonna be one shock. It's gonna be intense, but it's gonna be for a second. I was like, holy fucking shit. I'm like holding this like
I go, like-
exposed battery pack while he's soldering
yeah.
this wire to. Oh my god.
So for
it was
context,
crazy,
this
bro.
office that they were at is in the same building that we're shooting in right now.
Just taking over one of the warehouses, and I'd build this like I don't know how many ampere 24-volt
Yeah.
battery. It's like it could be like a bike battery or something that I built, and like it was so like shoddily built that like I don't know if it could kill someone if you held it wrong or what. But like I just made him hold it while I was
Yeah.
soldering. I was
I-
like, bro,
I-
I need help. I can't hold this
Yeah.
myself. Come here, help me. He's like, yeah, sure, bro. I was like, just don't touch this part because you will die. And he's like, okay.
Dude, I wanted to be involved. I wanted to help out. Like it turned out super cool. It was like
Yeah.
it was like, you know, it was like Iron Man's first suit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was like a lot of wood and a lot of speakers. There was like a touch screen. It was
No, it was
wild,
really
man.
cool,
It was
bro.
a
And
sick,
I thought that you want like your end goal was to go to like market with it, but I'm sure it must have been just so fucking hard to
Yeah.
even like where do you go, bro,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You know?
You could. Like, I mean, like there are places you could go, but like that wasn't even the direction I was gonna not continue building speakers, bro. Like I didn't.
Yeah, I
like
think
I
it was
enjoyed it. I
just-
think it was like a passion project.
yeah, it was
more
like a
than,
lockdown baby kind of thing where you just
Yeah.
like needed to zone in and focus on one thing, give all your attention to it. Because like lockdown was hard, man. Like if you didn't have
I
a
just-
direction.
Like, see, even if you've seen me make music, mate, I get into the zone and then like I'm there for like 2 days
Yeah.
working on like one part of the song. And like if I sit and do nothing, which was happening in like COVID, like I'll drive myself crazy. So I was like, I'd rather be crazy and productive than like just do nothing.
Yeah, I've been in the room with you two when they're like making songs and stuff, and then like they'll be working on this one very intricate part, and then it'll spend like 2 hours on that one part, and then they'll be like, okay, that's cool, and then they'll zoom out of the whole thing. It's like 5 seconds. it's like, and like that blew my mind. Like that puts it into perspective
Bro.
how hard it is to like actually produce music. Because I was literally sitting there. I was playing GTA on the side. I wasn't really helping because I don't know how to help. And they were like, yeah, we're done. And he like zooms out, and then it's just like one snippet of like the bridge to the song or something.
Dude, I
It was
remember my
crazy, bro.
freshman year in college. We had spring break at the same time, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not planning a trip with my friends. Like they're all going. Let's just sit and make like music together." you'd plan like a 3 day trip, but then we made this song called Playground, which is to date the best, in my opinion, the best song I've ever made. And at N87 we played that. You guys remember? Bro, and we added like a horn section and stuff. I'm gonna play this video, and that song, no one has heard it in the crowd, went so crazier than Rain Girl, crazier than
Dude, I don't think I've
99.
heard.
You haven't heard this
Playground
song.
either. Yeah.
bro,
Is it on SoundCloud? Like what?
We haven't released it. He lost the project when he
Oh,
broke his laptop. The last
My
time.
man, my man.
I've lost like projects on projects, bro, because of Apple. Thank you. It's not sponsored by.
Yeah.
Like so many projects, bro, and I'd never have my backups, bro.
Yeah,
Like
you
every time I
think-
just say,
Yeah, you'd think you'd back it up once
I
in
think
a while,
it
bro.
just in between like making one backup, I make like 5 great songs, and the next backup, and I lose a computer, and I don't know how to explain this, bro. Just
But yeah, no, like obviously the root of our friendship has been mostly like school. Like we kind of grew up together, right? From like the age of like 12 to about 18. And there's this like one specific time I remember in assembly
Mm-hmm.
where Mish was just sitting in front, and it's really fun to fuck with you in tense situation. It's so much fun because he gets so like, he's like, just stop it, man. Just I told you, stop it, stop it. And like we kept like pulling his shoelaces out. And this was in the
Oh.
middle of like Hindi elocution or something.
the context to this is
We're
we're already like we're sitting in school. Okay, we have elocution, which is like this debate, kind of.
It's like a competition.
Yeah, that's
where
hell.
yeah, whatever.
It's like a competition, and it's going on for 3 hours now. Okay,
yeah,
and I swear, bro, I don't even understand what they've said on stage. They use like such complex like Hindi words, and I can't speak Hindi at all, anyways, bro. So like I'm already frustrated, and these guys are sitting around me. I'm on edge because in our school, bro, they didn't even switch on the AC.
There
So,
was
like,
no AC.
there was no AC.
Now these kids have AC in school. We didn't have AC.
So they're like 400 kids packed in this hall.
And at this point, school was over. Like
Yeah,
they were going
yeah,
into
yeah.
overtime
Yeah,
with this
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
elocution,
And that's
bro.
not cool, bro.
That's
not cool.
Everyone's just angst and like ready to
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
And in this entire thing, we're just trying to fuck around. Me, Jay, Rihanna, like putting his shoelaces out and shit.
No, and while this is going on, we got caught up in something way bigger than we intended, right? Because the
Yeah.
kids at the back were like frustrated and done with school, and like, you know, you're in the 10th grade, whatever the fuck, like I want to get out of here, go home. So the judge was like speaking, and they just started clapping early to like walk the judge, like okay bitch, like fucking you're done, right? And
Bro, everyone started clapping.
she was like got louder and louder and louder, and they just kept on clapping. And then eventually the next day, like, we didn't think much of it. That was super funny. Whatever. We come back the next day, and in assembly in the morning, she was like, "Okay, guys, one last announcement. About 100 of you are about to be suspended. So yeah, like teachers, can you just pick them out of the crowd?" And then I was just like, "Oh fuck, I just know I'm gonna get picked out of the crowd." So like a bunch of us, like at least 100 kids, almost.
from even the 4 of us. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
the
yeah.
3 of y'all got
Nah,
picked.
fuck you. So basically, what happened was, okay.
The prefects, like, oh.
No, wait, I
okay,
got.
go.
So we all got picked, right? We got picked out of the crowd by teachers or prefects or whoever was like watching, and I got picked up, and Vishal got picked up, and Vishal's like, I don't even do anything, whatever. Everyone got picked up. Aryan got picked up, and Aditya had, let's say, a special relationship with this one prefect, because like Aditya was like big and like into house sports and stuff. So this one prefect went up to him, right, and he was like, you know, Aditya, I think you have a bright future in this school. So I'm gonna pass you over. You're gonna do great things.
He just got a free pass, bro.
I'm gonna give you a pass.
Oh my god.
And I was so fucking mad when this dude left for Hillspring in the 10th. Because I was like, yo, this entire master plan that had been engineered since you were 12 years old, you're just gonna leave it, bro? Like, and then we had to, like,
I think they
spend
were
the whole
more
day.
pissed that I didn't get suspended.
No.
They were
I just the story of how you
Yeah,
didn't
of
get
course,
suspended.
it
I
is.
wouldn't root for you to be suspended.
I felt left out, honestly.
Yeah, it was fun as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. We had to come back and clean the school the next day. Super fun.
That was a suspension, by the way. They gave
Oh,
them
yeah,
like
yeah. 'Cause
brooms
it was
and mops, and they were like, "You guys have to clean."
Yeah,
the
it was a
school."
public holiday the next day.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
the staff was off, so they were just like, oh, we have 100 kids.
Yeah,
that
this
we
was
don't know
like-
what to do with, you know, like. Like, put him to work, dude.
It's a great punishment, though, dude.
Oh, it was fun. as
Yeah,
fuck.
it was
I thought
awesome.
it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Um,
I love spending time cleaning the school with my friends. Like,
No, okay, I
Enjoy
know.
that.
So
like-
we were getting suspended. They took us to like this bio lab. It's like super intimidating. I didn't know what was going on. I had to pee really bad. And there was this prefect that came up to us, and Mishal and I kept arguing because he's like, "You did this, bro. You got us into this mess right now. Fuck you, man." And I was just like, "Dude, I just gotta pee, bro. I don't know what's going on." And then this prefect came up to us, and he's like, "Is this how you all behave? Even after being suspended for talking when you're not supposed to talk, you talk when you're not supposed to talk."
oh no, then the guy was like, wait,
Yeah.
he's like, once he was going off on us. He's like, by the way, do any of y'all think that y'all don't deserve to be here? I stood up. I was like, I don't deserve to be here, bro. He's like, don't talk to your seniors that way. I was like, but where? He's like, and then the other senior steps in. He's like, you can't talk to your senior like that, okay? I was
Yeah,
like, bro, but like you asked, and I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
And
if
they
you
all the prefects and authorities are looking at me like, this guy's psycho, bro. In a hall of like 100 kids, they all look like ashamed and like, we shouldn't have been here and like we shouldn't have done this. And I'm like, bro, I'm going off, bro. I'm like,
yeah. If you've ever spoken to Mishal, he's a very combative person. So he
Oh,
almost
man.
made that dude cry. Like he was like 13 years old, and he just made this like 18-year-old kid just like break down because he didn't understand how this kid was talking back to him. I don't think he could handle it. He just broke.
yeah,
inside.
that's
I
cool.
think-
I don't think you'd expect anybody to do that. Cause it's
Yeah,
like,
but that was a
One thing
great
we can say
experience.
about Mish, he's a very adamant guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Obviously, you have a sense of humor that not a lot of people understand,
that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's
including
true.
us sometimes. And in spite of the fact that we've not laughed at a bunch of your jokes, you don't plan on changing that sense of humor.
Dude,
Yeah.
I honestly respect it a lot.
Oh, I
man.
respect it so much that I actually want to segue into something because it's your adamance that has brought us the greatest music video of all time. Bro.
no, man.
And now, if you guys are familiar with this, and if y'all aren't, there's gonna be a card right here. So go watch this video before you watch this section of the
Yeah.
pod.
And if you do watch the video, tag us in the comments, and it'll just be funny.
Yeah.
If you guys come.
But this is a PowerPoint presentation I've made
Okay.
for Pills by Mish. Having said that reaction, are you ready?
Let's go.
Super passionate about this, huh?
I'm excited.
Super
Yeah.
passionate about this.
I'm very passionate about this. So first, you know what? Let's just jump into the background.
I hope this
Let's-
is one of the times this Apple laptops
Let's get
break.
into the background.
But Adi, give us some context.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, this is the background section. Mish, you want to give context? This was your first music video that you were shooting. What was going on in your head? How did you assemble this extraordinary team?
Yo, this wasn't even the first time I was shooting a music video, but like I had this fire song one day, and I just like spat it out in like a day or whatever, and I was like, yo, this is the best. I was like, I'll test it.
It's a
So,
good
like,
song.
it was
Like
made in a
as
day, now it
song,
makes a
it's
little more
good.
sense.
Yeah.
I went to Aryan's house and everybody was there, and I was like, I'll play it, and it was like the first time we had like a mutual consensus. Like everybody's it's a great song and everything. I was like, bro, I'll make a music video on this. And then like at that time I was like with Ira, and she was like, bro, yeah, we can totally do a music video. She had like all the stuff planned in her head. I think she wanted to be a director at the time, or AD, assistant director. So she had like an adamance to do this like a music video. And then that's how like we started like the whole process. And I don't know how much creatively I've had to do with like the music video process. All I knew is I had an idea and the song was called Pills.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever it is, like roll with it. So basically this was just like some last minute edited but like
No, don't discredit yourself. You put a lot of work
It
into
was- it
that.
was-
no,
yeah.
yeah. Like I think I edited it, like most of this like video
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
like the cuts and all, like myself. I don't think I'm like too talented at that, but judging by the
He's
video,
like he's waiting for us to.
No, you're so
awesome,
talented, bro. Don't say that about yourself, man. Stop it, dude.
Thank you.
So this was my perspective, like coming to shoot. So Mishal had called a bunch of his friends, like maybe 100 people that he needed to be like extras in the video. Me and Jay had actually gone out the night before, and we ended our night at like 4 a.m. and call time was 6 a.m. And I was so sure that you wouldn't wake up that we came directly to your house at 5 a.m. to wake you up. Then we all went there, and for the first 4 hours while y'all were setting up, we just crashed.
Oh yeah.
This was one of the most tiring days like of my shoot life. In spite of like my music videos or whatever, this was the most tiring. Okay, and that's the background that you guys need. It's a bunch of friends at this house where you're shooting a music video. You know, with that said, let's just jump into the first scene. This is clip one.
Okay.
been trying to make an honest living. And I'll be honest with all these drugs around me. All the green and yellow and blue white pills. And I still can't forget about you.
The song slaps.
Dude, dude, the song is a banger, bro. Like it's nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Can
how
I-
do you-
Okay, so this is what we in the industry call the setup, right? We've set up the video,
Can't forget about
and
all the
Wait, was that a middle finger? at the
That
end
was a
of
middle
it?
finger,
Oh
yeah.
shit, dude! Fucking teenage angst,
So-
man. That's what it's all
Set
about.
God,
up-
it's kind of fire. I'm tripping my own video right now. Like,
obviously this was the setup of the video, you know, friends partying and stuff, and let's just see where it goes. Let's see where this, you know, because all good stories have a peak and an end, so let's see where it goes. Let's just jump into clip 2.
I still can't forget about.
Chose to end on that frame because of just how bored you look of being there. You're like, what's the time? Can we wrap this shit up? But my favorite part is when the guy throws the girl into the pool, and then she's a different girl
Yeah,
in the
dude,
next
swim-
in the
like
next
swims
sequence.
into the-
Yeah. So
But can I ask? Because I
so this
wasn't-
absolute lack of continuity, I want y'all to keep in mind. It's very instrumental in my thesis of why this is the best music video.
Okay.
Okay.
I see. I was in Alibag when this was being shot. So when you guys were shooting this, did you guys have the story in mind, or was it like a bunch of collected shots and then you put it together?
there was kind of like a loose. That's what I'm saying, and it's like not the best like plan or whatever. Because bro, I'm not like Aditya, bro. I think if he goes through something, like if he's doing a script or
Yeah.
something, he's damn. He first of all, he
Super
knows what he's
thorough,
saying.
bro.
He
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
what he's like. Why this has to be in the shot. Like
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
written on the cup on the shot.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mark.
yeah.
Like you know, like yeah, what?
I
Like
think everyone in this room is just like, yeah, this
I just-
motherfucker's thorough, bro. Like,
my instructions were call 100 people. Okay.
The only instruction we got was, bro, wear green, yellow, blue, white. Those are the
Yeah.
pills in the video. Just wear
No,
those.
I was like, bro, we'll just make a music video based on that. You know how hard it is to control 100 friends in a villa that is like a free for all now?
Yeah,
Where everybody's
yeah.
going off on their own. These guys are asleep. Like, yeah, people are just chilling on the side. Then they get like slowly they start getting drunk, like more drunk. And then it's even harder to like control like people. Because they're like, you know, at least we can do like free alcohol, make it like a party, bro.
But yeah, that's low key the vibe of the video, though. It's just you should shot a party.
Bro,
kind
Yeah.
if you're trying to shoot a party, bro, like as
you
if you're
should
trying to
throw a
make
party.
yeah, no,
There wasn't alcohol there.
if you're shooting a music video that looks like a party, bro, damn well don't make it a party, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Just-
Oh, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah,
But
yeah,
there
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
There really wasn't alcohol. We weren't drinking or anything.
Bro, I'm pretty sure like some people, I don't know if you were or not, but
No,
But no, Aditya takes the shoot seriously. I'm sure there were
he
people.
does,
drinking
yeah.
on the
So
shoot.
I was like a lot of people were, and like they were like obviously in their costumes, exhausted and everything from like the whole shoot because the script wasn't so tight that we didn't know how to exactly tell
bro,
people to do
don't sell
specific
yourself
things.
short. This is my pitch for why this is the best music video. Just let
Wait,
me-
just
No,
remind
no,
me,
no,
when
I'm
was
not-
this video
so
dropped? When did you
It
drop
was
this
in
video?
3 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years ago? Wow.
Okay,
Like the
so
Kanye
clip
West
1
stuff.
gave us the setup. Clip 2 showed us the lack of continuity. Clip 3, let's see what we get. Oh, clip 3 spotlights the bad acting. Okay, and it's a little self-deprecating.
Self-deprecate.
Forget about you. I forget about you.
That was just a glimpse into how bad the actors were. None of us were professionals, obviously.
Had
And
you
just-
made a music video before this
No,
came
no.
out? Oh.
This inspired me, bro. That's
Oh,
why.
okay.
This inspired me genuinely, and this is
Yeah,
clip
yeah,
4. Bro.
okay.
Oh, that's his thesis. Oh.
This is the thesis.
Oh.
This is the end of the music,
I still can't forget about.
Sound like a breakdance.
which looks exactly like the start of the music video.
Yeah.
Which is so it brings me back to the setup. Okay, now this is my thesis here, bro. Basically, what's the song called?
Pills by Mish.
Pills, yeah.
Pills. You're on drugs. You're,
Straight up.
you know, what happens in this video? No story, bad acting, lack of continuity.
Okay.
And
It's,
it
it's a
and
strong
where
thesis
you
for the-
start is where you end up. So this is
Ah,
actually Mishal's. This is actually Mishal's take on what drug use is like.
Yo,
And it's an
straight.
anti-drug campaign. And bro, I salute you for that, man.
Bro,
That was fucking incredible. I don't know
it-
how you did that, bro.
You know,
But that was insane.
I will say though.
Bro, that was the theme, by the way. I'm
Oh, yeah,
so I'm really glad you got it.
yeah, it's not like glorifying pills. Like,
I think I did a bloody good job, guys.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, the video is iconic though. Like is the song on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
It is on Spotify.
Definitely on YouTube. and-
Oh well, also on YouTube.
And before we wrap this up, I have some of my favorite comments, just spotlighted from the music video. Of course, a classic. This dude looks like Ashish Nehra.
Who is Ashish Nehra?
You know
We
what,
got
dude?
this,
People
uh,
keep telling me that this comment is fucking hilarious. And I just kind of laugh because I don't know who that dude is.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't-
I just
So
assume he
ev-
looks like, oh, these guys are nodding their
Yeah.
head right now, bro.
The entire crew is nodding their head because they watch cricket and they know who Ashish
Okay,
Nehra
okay,
is.
yeah.
But then there's obviously this comment, Mishal, this is your dad. Please stop wasting my money.
Oh my god.
And it's
Dude, what's his
comment
name? Big Dad.
Big Daddy 5 inches.
Big Daddy 5 inches. Shout out BD 5 inches, man.
Bro, this one we can clear up, bro. By the way, I'd done another like shoot from which I had got the money, for which half of which I had put up for this music video.
Yeah, so you were wasting your money.
So I was wasting my money.
Yeah.
Yo, guy, I just got a picture of Ashish Nehra, man. I got it, dude. That's crazy, bro.
You where do you get that
That's-
picture of me?
This comment I actually related with a lot. Feel sorry for the background dancers. They must have had to listen to this garbage so many times during shooting. I don't agree that it's garbage. I think the song is good, but we
Yeah.
did have to listen to it a lot of times.
You know, I
Yeah.
can't listen to Rain Girl anymore, right?
Yeah, it's
Like, I have like trauma over
I don't
it.
think the audience gets like the stuff that goes behind shooting like these music videos. And yeah, you could. It's like producing a song. At this point, I'm used to it. I'd hear the same like 5 seconds, 1,000 times.
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
Just get used to it, bro.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that though? Like even when you're in the music making process, like as a listener of your music, I'm just like, dude, I cannot listen to this song 100 times and keep playing it. When you're making the song, you probably have to listen to it like 100 times.
Way
How do you
more.
not fucking just like pick at it? Like you just pick and pick and pick it apart. Like how do you
I
kind
think
of finish with the whole
deadlines, bro.
product?
You just gotta have a deadline in mind. Like I'm giving this song 2 weeks, after which I am not touching it, because if you don't have that deadline, you could always keep perfecting, and that happens in the beginning.
You did do that initially
Of
for
course,
a lot of
bro.
your stuff.
Everyone
Both of you
does
guys
that.
did
Yeah.
initially because you want it to be so perfect that, and we had this conversation before. It's like when it comes out, it's like a bastardized version of what you had in mind originally because it's so far from the original.
I was gonna say that only. I'd like so he has like the strict rule and deadlines, but the way I would do it is every time. I think it's like you're painting, right? Maybe you have what's in mind, or maybe it's something like abstract or something. But sometimes as you go along, it just keeps changing, bro. So when you're making songs, sometimes if it just becomes more hype, and it can happen in your head. Like sometimes you may make bad decisions because of that, and that you learn. But it can get better and better. And then you're like, oh, let me add this song, let me add that to this song. And sometimes it makes it like a great song, and sometimes you just oversaturate the song with some
Do you have
nonsense.
any like measuring tool for like if you don't like the song but you know it's a good song?
Oh, that way?
Like if you don't like, let's say you don't like a particular, is there any song of yours that you don't like personally?
I think you
but
only
that
don't like
bangs?
it. I think you only don't like it retroactively. Like when I put something out, I always love it.
But like looking back on it,
Looking
you're
back on, I'm like, oh,
but I guess
maybe.
it's your younger self, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you listen to Late Delivery now, it's like a 18-year-old kid.
Bro, even if you
right?
watch
I
our
like
first
Late
episode,
Delivery
it
still,
just
yeah.
sucks. Like to us, like to me at least, it sucks.
I haven't seen it.
yeah.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Okay, but finally, my favorite comment. This is the one that I've saved for last. This is genuinely my favorite comment because it's very sweet, bro. So good. I'm having an issue seeing the video because I'm colorblind and epileptic, but nice tunes.
Well, I'm glad you made it to the end of the video.
yeah.
To be able to put that comment up.
Oh man. Oh, yo, shout out.
I love the but nice tunes.
just that kind of guy.
Wait, so I don't have to put like not safe for epileptic people.
Do you know how many seizures this video has called, bro? Like,
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that PowerPoint presentation
Yeah.
on why Pills is the best video ever.
yeah,
made.
go check out Pills, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. If you still have
And like
SoundCloud.
that shit, bro. I don't agree with all of the dislikes there. Keep liking that shit.
What do
Say
you-
that y'all have come
Yeah,
from
how do
the
you guys
Healthy
feel
Shelf
about
gang.
like, you know, you kind of put your soul into a piece of art, like, cause it's super tough, right? How do you deal with criticism like that, bro? Because Mishal is thick-skinned. Like even like you
Yeah.
could just be like, dude, like I murdered your child in the runway, and he'd kind of just be like, I got like 3 more, so it's fine. You know? So like how do you deal with that amount of hate?
Try kicking me out of a band, bro.
Yeah, it's like fuck you guys, I'll do it solo, and then you did do it solo. But like,
Yeah.
I'm sure as much love as you get, like you can get 100 nice comments, you get 1 bad comment, you're just fucking thinking about that, right? Or is that not a factor for you anymore?
Yeah, but I
Yo,
think
it is, bro.
It
It
is.
is
It definitely is, bro. Like the criticism, like I get like so much hit for this music video, but there's like one reason I still leave it up, and that's because I literally still love the song, bro. Like myself.
Yeah.
And then it's like my jokes, bro. Nobody can change that. I laugh at my own jokes and I enjoy my own art as well, bro.
Dude, that's
like, I
that's
just-
straight up. Yeah,
for me it works.
respect.
And I don't know if it does with everybody, but that's how I take it, bro.
No, it doesn't, bro. Like people, like I said, you can get 100 comments about how it's good, but people will always focus on that
For sure.
one comment that you'll. Just be like,
I'm not as thick-skinned as him. Like when I see one bad comment,
Yeah.
it fucks up my day, bro. And
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I want to get to the point where like when we post something, even on having said that shit, I just don't want to read the comments. Bro.
I don't read the comments.
You don't.
Usually, I just don't. I
I
don't.
don't. Y'all read them out to me.
No. Yeah, no. Unless someone like screenshots a comment or something, or like it's super funny and we were discussing it in the group chat, then I'll go look at the comments. But otherwise, I'll just kind of like leave it up.
Yeah.
To God, you know.
People have written some like bad stuff
Yo,
on the
people-
HST.
Bro, people go wild in the comment section. Like I've seen a couple of comment sections. It goes crazy.
The way that
Like,
I rationalize it is these are like conversations that you're not supposed to hear. People don't think you're actually gonna read them, bro. Like they genuinely don't
Really?
believe. Yeah, for sure. It's like
how though? Like
how?
you're posting on a comment
Yeah.
board.
no. They know that other people are gonna read this. It's like me talking to Mish about someone else in another room.
Yeah.
Because and I'll say fucked up shit about that person because I feel like it's just me and Mish talking.
oh,
right
like
now.
that. Yeah, it's like your
But
own
that person
personal
is
comment
seen.
section. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
I
whole
feel it.
weird thing about that whole music video is that the theme he was talking about was the theme, and I'm being reminded of it like right now.
Shut up. There's no
My
way
man,
you fucking
You've
thought
taken
of
a
that,
lot
bro.
of pills, bro.
I
You've
think-
taken a lot of fucking
There
pills.
is no way you thought.
I think there's a way that you can prove this, but we may need to call somebody else for that. But the original director of this of this
The
short film.
mastermind. Yeah, call them, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
actually how you guys met Shidij as well, right? Shout out,
Yeah.
shout out
Yeah.
Shidij, bro.
That's where
Legend.
I'm at. Shit is fuck.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, a lot of good did
A
come
lot
out
of
of that
good,
music
yeah.
video, bro.
Also, yeah, it was a fun day, man. Like I had a good
Yeah.
time. I think
Yeah, it was
everybody
fun.
had like.
All right, Mish. So something we ask all the guests that we have on the Having Said That show is, what is your most controversial opinion? Do you have one prepared?
I do not have one.
I'm sure you can think of one.
Just think.
prepared.
For you, everything is. So.
Yeah.
What's a thought you have?
I think he meant he doesn't have only one.
oh, okay. Pick the best.
Okay, I think I have a controversial. I think I have a controversial opinion.
All right, Mish, go.
So I think I know everybody like whatever people like think online bullying is like a bad thing and everything, right? But there's but there's I'm not saying about all the comments, but at least you get to know what people are actually. You have an insight into what people are actually thinking at the time. This was a fake world, bro, and you can in a very politically politically correct place, and I've been in those like locations. I feel a little bit less like comfortable because people are not saying what they think. And
Oh, I actually agree with you.
yeah, and then
You've swayed me. Let's hate on some people. Give me my Instagram right now.
I think that okay, you shouldn't do it to the point where somebody gets like they're mentally unstable, like you make somebody like traumatized. But I think there's a threshold to which you have to let yourself be able to accept what people are saying.
Yeah.
I think.
But I mean, people are different, bro. You're
Yeah, you-
someone who can take it a lot better than most people can.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But like, also, does it mean that you just live your whole life in sheltered? Like, because what one day someone is gonna say something to you, and how do you've never learned how to deal with that? Then like,
Yeah, or you actually continue, like, don't get good feedback or like real feedback, and you
Yeah.
continue to do things badly.
I mean, at least from your friends, at least that's
Yeah, but he's talking about like online bullying,
trolling
like
and shit.
trolls.
Yeah.
So
But everyone, I feel like everyone. That's a universal thing these days.
So
'cause everyone's gonna get hate.
The
now.
difference between what I'm saying is, bro, you can if you allow yourself to be bullied, you can be bullied. Otherwise, you can just take it and move on, man.
I guess the interesting question here is, there's a lot of people trying to validate your usernames with real identification. So people know the person behind who is commenting. The problem right now is that you can comment as a random person that no one knows.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of that? Do y'all think that's a thing that should happen? Would y'all vouch for it?
Well, I feel like most of the hate comes from someone with like 100 followers and like no picture. So it's like just like a troll account.
Like anonymity.
That's the
those-
question.
yeah,
Like, would you
yeah.
prefer that it was verified to be someone you knew?
I don't think it matters because like, you know, hate is hate at the end of the day. So
I think people would be less likely to say stuff if they.
like if their name was
100?
attached to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, for sure. But that's the whole thing with online bullying is that it is anonymous.
I mean, like, you're not gonna bully somebody with your like own name attached to it. Like that's like saying every time you bullied someone in school, would you like them to go and they'll tell the teacher? If they did that every time, I think you would just leave them alone at that point because the
But
people
online, there's
become-
no authority, right?
So that's what I'm saying. As soon as you get accountability, I mean, like with the culture of being cancelled, if you can be, then you have some level of accountability. And then like if you see like Elon Musk, bro, is doing this whole like voting thing on Twitter.
yeah.
So eventually, if like people can just vote you out, like, you know, because you're a menace to that platform or society, bro. Like,
Hey, but he asked people, "Do you want me to leave Twitter? I'll abide by this poll." And he said yes, no, and 57% voted yes. So he
Yeah.
asked for it. It's not like, yo, should I kick Jay off Twitter? Yes or no? It's not like I can make the decision for someone else.
yeah, like he asked, but like eventually, I'm saying that this is just like an example. They're giving like a voting system, right? So let's say you have your communities or whatever, but now you have your name attached to everything, and you've been a menace to that community. Bro.
Hmm.
You can easily just get voted out, and then like, would you
I-
do that
I
to
like
exclude
that,
yourself
bro.
from groups?
That's like constant yeah, it's like cancel culture though, right? Like what if you've said something that's not particularly offensive, but a lot of people just don't agree with it and you just get voted out, let's say, right? Like if I criticize you and all Aditya stands are just like, oh my god, he said something about daddy and like we can't like handle this shit.
Daddy.
And then and then like I'll get like, I don't know, like off the Aditya community or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a fine line, but I think the anonymity gives people power that I agree with you. They would not have originally. They just wouldn't. You can't say the same things online to people in real life.
I think, bro, you should definitely be nice to everybody. But I'm
but,
saying,
but is there
yeah. But if somebody is not nice to you, also don't let it get to you like too hard, man. I think the internet is a good place to like just condition people because you won't get much of that today walking around.
Yeah.
Dude.
Have you guys seen that
That's
Mike
cool.
Tyson?
I like
that Mike Tyson video where like you control him online, but there's this dude sitting behind him in a plane. You guys haven't seen that?
Yeah, where he
And he just keeps talking to Mike Tyson. He's like, "Yo, Mike," and then Mike turns around, and beats the shit out of him. Bro. And then people ask him like, he's like, dude, I feel like people are just way too comfortable with saying shit online that they think it's gonna be zero consequences in person.
Oh.
I'm a boxer, bro. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
box you, bro. Like straight up.
Yeah, yep.
So, guys, the next segment of this podcast is brought to you of the greatest pod show. I'm sorry, bro. It's brought to you by Pursue Hard Seltzers. And today, considering the fact that we're going into this segment where we discuss old stories about each other, going into nostalgia, adventure of our childhood, I think that Sid's flavor, Mausambi Mint, would be perfect for you to try, bro. He's gonna react as if he's not already had it. Now, but straight out, what do you think?
I like it, bro. I'm always a flavor of like lime, like all the sour. Like flavors. I think the nice lemon. I can't tell that has like a lot of alcohol in it, which is kind of great for like a
It's
seltzer.
Kind of dangerous as well.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Bro, do you remember? This is a far shout from like what we used to do back in the day with fucking Smirnoff Green Apple, bro. You remember that shit?
Yeah, shit.
That was
Oh.
disgusting, bro. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this game is called Secret Santa. It's a little twist. Our producer Sid has collected 3 secrets, one from each of us. He's gonna throw out this secret to all 3 of us to debate and discuss on whose secret we think it is. Now,
Alright.
maybe some are so embarrassing that we don't want credit for them, and he will reveal at the end of our discussions if we got it right.
I'm gonna add one more thing to this. So Aryan was supposed to be here also, and he did send me in his secret. So I'm gonna
Aryaman.
Aryaman.
Aryaman, right?
Oh,
That guy.
Our good friend
Aryaman,
Aryaman, yeah,
Aryaman,
who would have been
So
here if we asked him
our
to,
good
yeah.
friend Aryaman was supposed to be here, but he sent me a secret. So I'm gonna add that in. It's
Okay.
gonna be a 4th, so you have to guess for him. Also.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The first secret is I am secretly a huge rom-com fan.
I already know this is Jay. This is so easy, bro.
I don't think I'll be caught off watching a rom-com, bro.
Yeah, I know it's
Like,
on Mish.
It can't be a...
Yeah.
He's too busy watching like
Can't.
Melissa and Joey reruns or some shit. Like.
That's a rom-com, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
a sitcom.
It's a sitcom. Yeah.
But okay, I said I'm secretly, so okay.
yeah,
Gus.
I mean, they are secret Sid, so I'm sure it is secret.
Oh, then Aditya's just accusing
Mm,
Jay.
that's true.
She does do a lot.
Yeah.
I'll say this. He's not secretive about it because I know that he loves rom-coms. But I don't know if he thinks it's a secret because he's a little dumb as well.
Oh wait, am I fooling myself? Is it me?
Could it be Aryaman, guys?
Oh
Wait, no, it's not animated.
He exclusively watches Japanese anime.
Yeah, even like there's a lot of anime.
Yes, anime
Yeah,
on
anime.
Anime Hub.
Oh, Aryaman, man, you classic Aryaman, dude.
Now this is Jay, bro. Are you with me on this? He's not even like he knows that I know. You can say
Yeah, I
whatever
think
you
it's
like.
I think it's you as well. You're a little sneaky guy over here, dude.
I know.
Sneaky
You're so
motherfucker.
sneaky,
dude.
bro. It's Jay. Trust me. You want to get it right?
I can picture him watching rom-coms. Like,
He loves them.
Okay,
yeah.
do you wait, guys? Okay, hold up. Do you guys not like rom-coms?
So it's him.
I feel like they don't make sitcoms like that anymore, but they don't make rom-coms either, bro. Like
I don't
where's
mind
all
rom-coms. I don't secretly love rom-coms.
I don't have enough time to waste in the day, bro. Just
I don't know. I
watch
don't know that
rom-coms,
you
man.
seem a little shifty about this rom-com thing, bro.
He seems to.
He
like,
seems a little too shifty,
he's just,
bro.
like, he's going out there, he's
Yeah.
firing, accusing
Yeah,
people.
I think so.
it's you, bro.
I think so. I think so too.
You genuinely think it's me?
He's a sneaky guy, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. With his turtleneck, he looks kind of like.
Yeah, he does.
rom-commy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chase you at the airport tomorrow.
No, you can't do that anymore because
Sal,
like
don't
immigration
leave.
and stuff.
You've
like,
not
you
given
know,
your hot take yet.
And I just couldn't let you go without having that.
Like, oh, I thought you wouldn't chase me down.
All right, I think it's Jay. You think it's me?
I think it's you too,
I
bro.
think
You
Yeah.
asshole. I know it's you.
I think it's you too, bro.
Okay.
So I'll reveal the answers at the end of the segment. The next one is I once convinced my friends that my dad owned Nintendo.
This is a Mish thing.
Seems
bro.
like it seems like something we should do. To be fair.
Or Aryaman.
1 second, this is my lost look.
Damn,
Yeah.
Aryaman.
Or from pills, you can see I'm a very good actor.
It would be believable in Aryaman's case.
But Aryaman wouldn't say that. I feel.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it's Mish, bro.
It's one of them.
I think it's Mish.
Who do I?
No, I'm gonna go with Mish because I think like that's kind of the shit that he would say, you know. Like I would have believed him in like the 3rd grade, bro. I was just like, wow, how?
Yeah, he always was up to date on all the video games and shit. He had everything.
I remember playing like GTA at your house exclusively. I used to.
I
come
Is it
in-
yours?
I would say-
Are you like just admitting that it's yours? Oh no. bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I? The call to public opinion. It's me, and I think it is. I think it's Aryaman.
Aryaman?
Let's go Aryaman for the sake of going Aryaman.
I'm going Mish on this one.
Okay, I'll join you. I don't mind. I'll join you. I have no
You can
stakes
be
in
your
this.
own man, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I think Aryaman would do something more embarrassing though. So.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
that's what.
yeah, he
that's
would,
why.
he would just do something.
I don't think
more
Aryaman
embarrassing.
would
It's like,
say that, bro. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
me
what-
neither. It doesn't
yeah.
seem like him.
Sure, we'll go Mish.
Sure, Mish.
God, this.
Okay. So
Because we know the rom-com one was you, so this one has
I'm
to be.
getting all
the
this one has
rom-com
to be-
one
it
was
has to be
you,
like
bro.
Mish, right?
Okay, so 2 for Mish and you say Aryaman. Fair enough. The next one is I am addicted to Pokemon.
Oh.
This sounds like Aditya because he's gone up Logan Paul's ass.
No,
Oh.
bro. I never watched Pokemon ever. This is
Yeah,
this
me
is
neither,
Aryaman
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I think this is Aryaman. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely Aryaman.
Yeah.
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 This is
Yeah.
Aryaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I see animated, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so then first is you, second is you would have convinced somebody with a Nintendo, and third would be Aryaman. Can I change my?
No, it's locked in.
No.
All right, so everyone thinks that
Alright.
one's Aryaman.
And the last one is I once pretended to be gay for a free Starbucks coffee.
Mish is the only one who
Oh yeah,
drinks
it's
a
Mish. Oh yeah, it
Starbucks.
is Mish.
And I know what he got, a caramel frap double blend.
Yeah, he asked us
with
that today
cream.
as well, but he's like, we were doing our coffee order in the morning, and Mish was just like, I was like, yo, Mish, what do you want? He's like, do you have anything like caramel flavored, please?
And then he said he liked to
Good
suck dick
guess.
as well.
He mentioned that. He mentioned that. Yeah.
This one's you for
I'm
sure.
going Mishal.
Yeah,
I'm going
man.
Mishal.
But we went Mishal on the
Vishal, you want
Nintendo
to defend
one.
yourself if it's not you?
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
I'm just saying Aditya's wearing a turtleneck.
Have we said Aditya for anything yet? We haven't. Yeah, I'm going Aditya on this one.
Okay, let's go with Aditya.
Yeah, I'm going
This is
Aditya
you,
on
Mish.
Yeah,
I know.
This is. I can picture Aditya doing this though.
How would I do it, bro? Jay.
You just wear that.
wearing
Like, you wear that.
All right, I go Mish on that one. They both go me. You go me again. You went me on the rom-com.
He's a
bro.
wild card. He's a wild card. Don't
Jay,
play
you
that.
went me on the rom-com, which just gave it away that that's you.
1 second. You read 4 statements, right?
Yeah.
And then the last 3 accused all of y'all. The 4th one would have to then I would have accused myself if nobody else.
So accuse yourself, bro.
it is you. Okay, Sid.
So okay, of course the Starbucks one was Mishal.
Oh no
way,
dude.
Yeah, elaborate on that.
Yeah.
bro.
We were, I was after I used
How,
to go to
wait, what kind of state
how
in
old
life
were
were
you?
you
You
that
said
you had
school?
to pretend to be gay to get a free coffee, bro?
Bro, I think I had a Starbucks addiction in like the 9th.
9th grade. What
Yeah,
predator
ninth or
barista is
10th.
giving you fucking Starbucks, bro?
Some 9th or 10th grade. And I was studying at Sman's house and we just went there. And I think it was Sman's haircut, bro. Like you know, made the guy think that we were together. And so we were just talking or whatever. And the guy started talking. And he's like, oh, I think he must have been a little bit like. I think he must have also been gay, bro. And he's just like, oh, are you guys together? And then
I like how you
and
did the
then
head.
yeah, we were just looking at each other like something. Yeah, okay, let's just play along. Yeah, and then he's like, oh, okay, you guys can just take this and go. And we were like, are you sure? bro?"
Did you not
Yeah.
remember the night after that?
Shut. get out, bro. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah, bro.
Was that here in Bombay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got roofied at a Starbucks.
Someone slipped him a Mickey.
Slipped him a Mickey.
I just saw the Seinfeld episode. So
All right.
the Pokemon one was Ari, Aryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aryaman.
Aryaman. Sorry, my bad. The rom-com one was Jay. Yeah. You were
I'm
bang
happy
on
with
with
you.
that, Adi.
He, I've spoken to him about
Yeah.
my love for rom-com.
You wanna talk about that?
Dude, I just feel like it's just like a good way to shut your brain off, and it's like a classic
You don't need
story,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm too busy being
If
gay
you
for-
didn't say it, bro,
being gay
I
for
would
coffee,
have.
bro. No, yeah,
Nothing
dude,
wrong with that.
it's a classic, dude. Like, you know, they don't want to be together at the start, and then they're just like, oh damn, maybe we
Yeah.
should be. You know what I'm saying? It's great. They don't make rom-coms.
I
anymore
love when
either, bro.
movies are so predictable and like I know it from the jump. That's my favorite kind of movie, bro.
That is my favorite kind of movie, bro. What is your favorite
Wait,
movie
yeah,
of all
make fun
time?
of it.
What's your favorite movie of all time? We discussed
Forrest
this, right?
Gump.
Forrest Gump. Okay.
I
okay.
like movies being spoiled for me.
I
don't-
what do you
don't
guys
like-
think of Marvel?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Nah,
mind going-
I-
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
And wait, there was mine was the Nintendo one.
Yeah. How did you get away with that, bro?
Bro, I was just a serial liar.
Yeah,
man. I would
you
lie
were.
about everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I convinced
Yeah.
people that I had a platypus as a pet when Phineas
Yo,
and Ferb was
dude,
fun.
can
I-
I, bro?
guys,
Can I
I-
share this? I think it's been long enough, Aditya. I think we should come clean. But
About
if you
what?
want to cut this part out, you can cut it out. Okay.
Go.
You'll see where I'm going in a second.
Okay.
Aditya and I were in 7th grade together. It was like the first time we were in class together. And we were partners on this geography project. And we had to make a paper mache.
Oh, bro. Yeah, go
We had, to
for
make
it.
we had to make a paper mache mountain plateau. It was a plateau, right?
This is the worst thing I think I've done in
yeah,
life.
yeah. It was like a plateau, and like Aditya was just like get mischievous as hell, dude. He, like so he started. My back was turned, and it was like brown colored paint with paper mache and shit. So I turned my head, and I was looking somewhere else, and I just heard splat, and I just looked up, and it was just a paper mache ball stuck on the ceiling with like paint dripping down. So I was like, okay, this looks fun as hell, bro. So I started taking the paper mache and I started throwing against the wall. Then Aditya decided to throw one at me. So then I went back at him. We were like running around the floor, throwing paper mache balls at each other.
Bro,
and we
yeah.
fucked up the staircase, bro. Like we,
right.
dude, we fucked it up. We went to the art room. There was a class going on. I don't know how people didn't see us, but we were throwing shit around the art room and stuff. And when it got time to, like, you know, because we vandalized the fucking school, she caught like the class misbehavior or whatever, and she was just like, "It's you. I know it's you." And he was like, "No, miss, I didn't do it. I swear."
Bro, she blamed two guys.
Yeah.
And
who
they-
had absolutely
they had nothing to do with it.
bro.
And
Yeah.
they
Oh,
went
right.
to the principal's office and then she was like, guys, if it wasn't y'all, who was it? And they said our names, but they didn't believe them so much. And this guy was like a professional level swimmer. I think you know who I'm talking
Oh
about.
my god.
And he was supposed to leave for Canada the next week, and they'd given him like leave to go to Canada. And then they were like, "We're not gonna give you leave anymore." And that's when I was like, oh shit, bro,
yeah,
should I
yeah,
fess
yeah.
up or what? But we still didn't
No,
fess
no,
up.
You
we
didn't
did
fess
not.
up?
No, no,
But he
fuck
got
that
to go. He got to go.
Yeah, he did. This is empty threats, man.
Empty
You know how it is.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. But yeah, I felt super bad, but
I
Not bad
think
enough.
School
It is what
they,
it
would,
is.
they couldn't afford not sending him because he was like the only one representing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Swimming,
like-
it's no,
We
no.
call that bluff.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we did.
I was ready to live with the consequences, man.
We don't have an empty shelf item today because Aryaman was supposed to bring it in. Thanks a lot, bro. But before we sign off, y'all had a few questions for us, and considering this is the last episode of the year, we thought we'd answer them. I'm just
Wow.
gonna pick a few. One of the most important is, what does the HSD crew have in store for next year? Any goals for the podcast next year? You know what? Let's open it up to Sid. Sid, you have anything to say about this?
Big picture, man, right here.
Big picture, man.
Sid.
Yeah, we do have a lot of exciting stuff coming up for the next year. We have some really, really good guests lined up. I won't give away anything. And we have some good collaborations coming up. 2023 is going to be good for HST.
Let me add to that we're going to focus a lot more on remote sections that we've done kind of in the past, but like expand on that. We're going to have some new assets included in the HST portfolio outside of this podcast. That's going to be really fun for you guys. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
plan for
We have a
2022.
cool
Jay,
segment
you
for
have
our...
anything?
Honestly, dude, just like building on the identity that I think we've created, man. Like, I feel like each one of us and all our guests have something to say, and I just think it's a really fun time. That's what I feel our brand is. It's fun. So if you guys enjoy watching the show, keep watching the show. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully get better for you guys. And yeah, that's 2023.
All right, something that Mish can also answer. What's the best memory you have from 2022? If anyone has one, they can jump in.
Best memory I have from 2022.
I have one.
Go.
2022, Aditya called me in June. He didn't call me in June. He called me a lot earlier. He called me in May, maybe. And whenever we set up the podcast, blah, blah, blah. And I was like super nervous. Like, I remember before our first episode, Aditya asked me, he's like, yo, are you nervous? And I was like, no, I'm not nervous because of this table read. I don't know what else to call it. It was like a mock episode, right? I remember having so much fun at that episode. We were upstairs at the gym and we were just sitting around a table. Aditya and I had that mic that you're using right now, and like we didn't know what the show was gonna be. We didn't know what the show was gonna be about. We didn't know how well we fit together. It was audio only. I don't know if we still have the files. That is one of my favorite memories of 2022 because in my mind at least it greenlit the fact that like we can talk to each other.
Yeah.
And we can talk to each other at length, and we have these two badass motherfuckers right here. Aman, not here right now, R.I.P. And
He's not
Sid,
dead,
you
but
know.
yeah.
So yeah, it was sick, dude.
That's sweet.
That was super fun.
Mish?
I think it would be like yesterday when we surprised Aryaman.
Oh, we surprised. So it was Aryaman's birthday.
Hi,
He's still going-
Say his name,
Aryaman,
bro,
man.
like,
HBD
he's
He's
Yeah,
still
Aryaman.
going with Aryaman.
Yeah, Arman had a good time on his birthday. It was good. It was good.
So let's.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell them. So I have footage of Mish and I going up in the elevator to surprise Aryaman, and I go to Aryaman and I video call Mish, and I'm like, yo, Mish wanted to wish you before it's your birthday and stuff, and he's talking to Mish and he's like, yo man, I wish you could have been here. Like, when you in India next? And at this time, Mish walks out and he's
Oh,
like, oh bro,
nice.
I'm in India right now.
That's sick.
Bro, I wish you could be here, man. As I start walking towards him. So he's like, so bro, so when are you gonna be here next? So I was like, I don't know, man. When am I gonna be here next? And then he's like, wait, what? Huh? What? And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm standing right behind him. When am I gonna be here next?
He hasn't realized.
And he's just staring.
You have that
down
on
at his
video?
phone.
You have that on video?
Yeah, he's
Nah, I
staring
don't
down
have
at his
that.
phone, bro.
Because they were using my phone, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's staring down at his phone, bro. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm like, when am I gonna be here
You should have
next?
flipped the camera on.
Yeah. I thought you should turn the camera on and make him
that
see
would've been
himself.
sick.
Oh, bro. Yeah, actually, it was a good idea. Yeah.
A couple more questions. Your ideal last day on Earth. Anyone want to go? Kind of a hard one.
I've been pretty boring last day on Earth.
How about you
Because
do? How about you do 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You take 2 to 6. I'll take the night.
9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, you wake up 9 a.m. Gotta hit a sesh with the bros.
These are the last 5 hours. Yeah, I understand.
last 5 hours.
I don't
on the
expect
planet,
anything
dude.
else. I don't expect anything
Yo,
else.
dude, it's what I love to do.
Yeah.
I live my life like this. Like I don't think there's anything that I don't do now that I would do if it was my last day on Earth. 2 things: I want to see the pyramids and I want to skydive. So if I can skydive while I see the pyramids,
Skydive off the pyramid.
even better. Right? Base jump, whatever the fuck.
You're
They let
dying
me do that
anyway. You
shit.
might as
I'm
well.
dying anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to jail. Like I'm gonna fucking
So
die.
that's-
after.
So a sesh on the top of the pyramid.
hit
His
a
last
sesh-
day of Earth, he
hit a
spends
sesh
incriminated.
inside the pyramids, right? You get a bench, you get some dumbbells.
This session.
Get
bench the
some
mummies,
get some
bro.
music, get some
Bench
music
the
going, you know,
mummies.
like coffin press or some shit like that, like. And then
Look at this
and-
guy celebrating on the graves of other people, bro.
No, the pyramids were actually like a, we'll get into that later. But
No,
it
we
was like
won't.
alien telephone kind of thing.
Okay, so he is just you're
I've seshed with the boys.
yeah,
And the
Everyone's
mummies.
pumped up.
and he skydove
We
from
climb up to the top of the pyramid, skydive off that bitch, and currently we're flying. It hits 2 p.m. Go.
I would land into an F1 car.
oh, let's go, bro.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Yeah, bro, let's go any circuit anytime. I just want to drive that thing for like 5 hours, bro.
You have 4 hours, so please.
Oh. God damn it.
No family, no friends, just Mishal and his car, bro.
I don't know, bro. If they wanna, they wanna like hang off the back or whatever. So
Why can't you keep them in the car, bro?
You can't keep
two
two people in
space.
F1 car, dude.
Your family can be your pit crew.
Oh, okay. So
bro,
you spent
we
like
ain't
3
making
seconds
full,
with
we
them.
ain't making any stops, bro. We ain't making any stops, bro. Full throttle, go all the way. Okay. And now, I think we're dying anyways, and the way I want to die is.
Yeah, I gotta live my
One
life.
second,
in
yeah,
6
don't
minutes.
kill us
I want
like
to,
before.
I want to go out in a blaze of glory. So just, that F1 car now is like 2 tires less off the cliff and go.
Well, I still have Jay's skydiving backpack.
The wing, it's a wingsuit because we're base jumping.
It's a wingsuit, it's a
Yeah,
wingsuit,
because you
it's a
can't
wingsuit.
repack the parachute. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
What
because
I would
that's the
do is
problem with the whole thing. Yeah.
I would obviously jump off the car.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's standard shit.
No, save it with your parachute both lines.
And I would wingsuit
Mm.
into this studio because I enjoy doing this podcast
Ah,
so
this
much.
guy. This guy. Maybe we can finally
One
do a
second,
live
you know this.
episode.
You're
that
gonna
Aditya
fly.
wants
You're
to do
gonna
it.
fly like a bird into glass. Okay.
We'll keep the door open for him. He can fly up the stairs, land in
What a cold open, bro. Best cold open we would have got.
We saved the planet with this cold open. Like,
I think you should land with this sensor, bro.
yeah, like
pop it
Aditya's-
open, like
Aditya's like thumbnail brain is going crazy right now. Like,
He's harassing Aryan about the sound check.
Arya's like, bro, I'm trying to spend my last days with my family, bro. Fuck off.
I don't want to do your fucking sound check.
Well, yeah, and if y'all would enjoy that day, then like and subscribe, man. That's
And
all.
we'll
right?
recreate it for you, dude. Like,
And last but not the least, given that it's the best friend episode, we have a question that says, "Who is your favorite friend?" Why don't we start with Sid while we think? Because no one even knows. Actually, does it make sense?
Loki
Yeah,
jab.
but it makes sense.
As in, like, no one knows his friends.
Okay, but I'll give a shout out to one of my friends who I know, who is a very dear friend of mine, and who I know watches the pod.
Oh, let's
So
go.
that's Rishabh, my friend. He is right now in Vietnam. He's staying there, and I'm gonna go visit him soon. But yeah, he's like, I've had some. The way you and Jay have very good conversations, that's what's my equation with him, and I've had some amazing conversations with him. So yeah, I'll shout out to him.
Nice. Start a podcast of your own, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
Maybe we
bring
can
that
do.
Fuck,
Having
yeah,
said
dude.
that, with Rish,
Yeah.
with Rish and Sid.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, no?
Yeah. All the inches.
Yeah.
Okay, Mish.
I
go.
lost my iPhone once and it ended up in Vietnam. So I'll just send him a quick location
Yeah,
if he can.
sure.
The Vietnamese have beef with Mishal.
Check it out.
That's the title of the video. Like, I was just like, I'm so glad you brought that up, bro.
War on Vietnam.
Just this clip playing.
We have a Vietnamese war veteran on the pod with us.
They stole it from me.
If you go to Vietnam, just know you'll be uncontactable, bro.
Mish, you want to go next?
So what's my favorite friend, bro?
I have an unconventional favorite friend. This is so.
Bro, just think about the branding of the show. I'm just, mentioning.
No, I just assumed
just
like I'm like
Yeah.
obviously you, yeah, but I just want to shout out my dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh.
your dad watches the show. My dad doesn't watch the show, but like
Is
I
he
said,
your friend?
no. But like I said in school and everything.
Friends will watch the show.
Don't support your friends, bro. That's like episode 4. We learned that on the show. Don't do that
Yeah.
shit. Don't do that shit. So my dad is my true friend. Yeah. No, but like in school, I was always a bad student, and like I always felt like I was kind of letting him down on like open days and shit. And I just used to feel that he was not he was always like proud of me and shit as a person. But like now that I've started to do something that I enjoy with my life, that you obviously, Aditya, and my dad have been pushing me towards it for a while. Like my dad is maybe the most supportive person in my life right now, and I feel very, very happy to have this new relationship with him that I'd never had before. So right now I feel like my dad has been the most like of my friend that he has ever been. So, and we're using the studio right now, which is his. So he's always been supportive. So shout out,
Awesome
my
answer,
dad, dude.
bro.
Yeah, straight up.
Your mom's gonna feel pretty bad, bro.
No, my mom's an OG friend. You know, I just you know.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go
Sidetrack.
along the same lines because obviously otherwise I would have said you, but
No, I thought that was implied. What do you
yeah,
fucking, you know.
yeah. But I'll say
Episode 31, bro.
I'll say my brother, bro,
Yeah.
because he has
Yeah.
been the best friend to me
Yeah.
all my life.
Yeah.
And now it's gotten to a point where like he has his own family, kind of like he has his first kid, second one on the way. We don't get to spend as much time as we used to, but it's still like, you know, a best friend you don't have to spend time with.
Yeah.
Adulting is
Michelle's
hard,
gonna say
man.
his dog or some shit. No, I'm kidding. No.
I like my
Yeah,
bitches
no,
and my
that
money. They've been there with me throughout everything.
Okay, so who is it?
Bro, I hate classifying my best friends, but I'll give you the few. I've like
few.
yeah.
It's just one, dude.
I've like my two
No,
girls.
you,
I've
it's
like my
literally one, bro.
no.
No, you cannot say two.
Yeah, you physically can.
We will edit the second one out.
Yeah, straight up. I love her and it's just,
Okay, bro. I love Entourage, bro.
oh,
I love you boys, bro. We're gonna be
Shout out
together
Ariman,
forever,
man.
bro.
yeah. Shout out, Ariman, man.
Shut up.
I was very excited to do this episode with you guys because I feel like you guys are an extension of us. Like there would be no podcast if it wasn't for you guys.
Yeah.
Bro, I have like
So-
a different relationship with like each one of y'all, bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but
each
who's the
one of
best
y'all.
though?
I'm the best motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely, bro. Like, I don't think, I don't know what I would do without you guys. I don't know. Who knows the person you.
Jay's
Bro, I'm
soloing
feeling- I'm
HST.
feeling a little gay, bro.
Who
today.
knows the person I'm.
That's because of the turtleneck. The coffee
Yo, get
was
this
him.
man his free coffee right now, bro. Like, no, but like, dude, imagine how different your life would be if you had a different group of friends. Straight up, like, Mish probably wouldn't act gay for coffee. He'd probably just get it regular. You know, I don't know. You never know, dude. You never know. Like, we've had some life-shaping, game-changing conversations that have made me into the person I am today. So, shout out you guys.
I think that's the
Yeah,
best
it
place
is-
to end the
it is what
episode.
it is.
And thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Mish, for being here.
Cheers,
I will
guys.
see you next year for the
Damn.
greatest
I
pod
love
show
that
on the
joke.
internet.
I love that joke.